Okay, there we go. Sitting here staring at the camera. Um, Hello, people, or Carrie, whoever else might be showing up. Well, uh, again, this kind of once again started off on a weird note. Um, uh, yeah, it just wasn't feeding through as quickly as I thought it would. So I got very confused. It's a little bit like last time I tried doing this. Um, Anyhow, this is just a short one to say hi to people and to just touch base and see how you all spent the very exciting and productive new global holiday that was declared, the National Day of Rage. I hope that you all spent the day raging. I mean, I will admit I did not. Went to a couple meetings in the morning. Then I took actually a nice long walk because the weather was actually quite nice. And then I got home and took a little nap, and then I was going to do some research. But I was doing that research. I instead found some uh, Steve Ditko comics from toward the end of his life that I'd not seen before. So I wasted a few hours reading that stuff, and so yeah, couldn't even road rage because traffic cooperated with me today. So I did not do anything to observe the this fabulous day of rage. Uh, Actually, I haven't seen the news or read the news, so for all I know, there's been plenty of rage going on out there to make up for it. I mean, I did hear on the top of the hour news going to the meetings that some asshole, first thing in the morning in France, stabbed a guy to death. Um, that was his way of celebrating the Day of Rage. The French police were immediately calling it terrorism. I don't know what they ultimately found out, uh, but I will believe that they probably knew what they were doing because I kept hearing how France is such a wonderful place and the U.S. needs to be more like France, and I'm trying to get the visibility of the chat back, and not having any luck. Well, I guess I'll just have to rely on the YouTube feed. And so Carrie says that she made donuts. Well, that's a good way to spend a day, even the day of rage. And then they had to vote in Australia. She says, we had to vote here, so I guess that made us feel rage. Well, if your candidates are anything like the ones we have up here, then yeah, I can I can see that. So was this just I don't know? Are they called provinces? Provinces or states? I'm not sure what the subdivisions are called. I forget. So this is a countrywide thing, or a local election, or a just for the province that you're in, or what kind of election was it? I ask that as I continue to try to figure out how and why I cannot get back to the chat. What on earth? Oh, there we go. All right, there we go. A food run. Bring me back some egg rolls, will you, CXL? They're called states. Okay. All right, now I know. Until I forget again. So yeah, this was always just going to be a short stream to come on and check up on the Day of Rage. I was actually, so I said last night that I was going to play more extensive quotes from Mr. Jose Chilito de Castro's live stream, in which he declared his support for the moon landing being faked, the CIA being behind Hamas and the attack on all the music festival and all the various other innocent people got slaughtered in Israel. But when I was going through a stream, that was part of the research I was trying to do. And I just realized again that I just cannot stand him in large doses, especially when he's just being completely and utterly stupid. And then it didn't help any of that. I switched gears, and then I turned on Welsh News Network's background static, and they were covering Toledo as well. And he was being even dumber than usual. So I did not get that set up where, let him have a chance to say more about his viewpoint and his opinions and his take on things, just because I just I could not take it. Although interesting, this morning in the first meeting, one of the people did ask for a Chile update, because I told them a little bit about him and my analysis of his behavior, and so maybe that's why I was a bit fed up with Chile, though, because I caught them all up on the court stuff, all of it, things falling apart, and the various just goofy things he's been saying and doing of late. Yeah. I mean, there's only so much of that guy you can stand, and I think I mentioned before that I have a coworker that has threatened to shoot me if she gets subjected to Toledo again, when I'm just using that as background static at work. Chile anti-cop. Oops, that's the wrong thing I'm clicking on. Chile anti-cop has flipped, says EXL. Stupid from the womb. Yeah, no kidding. And my nose is itching, so this is actually probably going to be a very short stream. So maybe I've got to take my allergy pills this morning. Maybe that's what's going on. Yeah, picking my nose on camera, that is always a great look. Yeah, the bit I saw over at the Welsh News Network was, I mean, he's kind of like the Islamic radicals in this, in that he likes to impose an imaginary narrative on everything, and also likes to, if it's not them that are behind it, then it's Toledo that causes it to happen. And I did find myself laughing because he was at a Day of Rage rally or protest, or he kept calling it a protest. It looked and sounded a lot more like a rally, because they were there with their flags and they were giving speeches, and it was actually a peaceful protest. The Black Lives Matters crowd and all of the Antifa idiots and all those folks, they could take a lesson from those folks, from those people doing the pro-Palestinian rally. Maybe it was pro-Hamas as well. I don't know, because Toledo, he was covering the rally, but he was too big a coward to get close enough to actually pick up what the speakers were saying on their megaphones. So he was hanging way back. Brave Toledo. But they had the streets blocked off because of the fact that they were having this rally/protest. And he goes up to their bicycle cops standing around that were keeping the streets blocked so cars didn't go down. And he walks up and he starts behaving like an asshole to the cops. And then they kind of say something to each other, and then they move away and they move across the street. And he goes, yeah, I walk up to them and they walk away. They don't want to talk to me. And then a car starts coming through. They moved away because they reopened the street, and anyone with 5 brain cells could have seen that. He filmed it, and it was obvious what had happened. And yeah, Carrie, well, maybe his mom did swallow, and somehow it still got where it went, and that explains Mr. DeCastro. Although I think this is why being pro-abortion is an important thing, because the world could have been a much better place if a certain person had not been in it. I mean, they say that about me too, but hey, at least I don't come on YouTube, threaten to take people out in the woods and beat them to death and leave them there where their corpse won't be found, and then a few months later go on YouTube and say, oh, I am for peace. I'm anti-violence. I don't support any kind of violence. But I could crush you like a grape if I wanted to. If you fight me, I will bash your head on the concrete. Yeah, that certainly is a guy that is peaceful and opposed to violence. So yeah, that's basically the spiel. I should put the link out there in case someone else wants to come up, or if someone has. Well, I guess there's only 2 of you. Oh well, no, there's somebody lurking out there. Although I can never trust these numbers I see, because sometimes it tells me there's just me when there's like 3, 4 people in the side chat talking. Other time it tells me there's 10 people watching, and if they are, they're not saying anything. But yeah, if you're here, please, and you have liked any of the streams, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you feel so inclined. It would make up for the people who are unsubscribing and or just YouTube making corrections to dead accounts, bot accounts, whatever. But yeah, 10 subscribers down over the past 4 weeks. But channel grew extremely fast for a couple of months there, and then it sort of leveled off. So maybe I should do another haircut stunt or something. No, that's not going to happen. But I do need a haircut. I am in dire need of a haircut and a bit of a beard trim here. Because I did not get that gig as Santa. I think somebody fed these YouTube videos to the potential employer, and they just thought I was not Santa material. And that's a joke. I'm kidding. Although I certainly have the physique to be Santa, and I have the white hair to be Santa, and I could have the big bushy beard if I just let it grow some more and then maybe trimmed it a bit. But yeah, again, need to clean up a bit, or I'll start frightening people in downtown Seattle when I'm coming to and going from work, because they'll think I'm one of the meth heads. Well, I guess I'm too fat to be a meth head. What would I be? Well, look like a scruffy homeless guy, and probably need to fix that. Chili was a baby in the belly that was pulled out of the toilet at birth from the Anusara. Anusara? I don't know how to pronounce that. Anusara. Yeah, Anusara. That must be how it is. Although that reminds me of a horror short I found on YouTube that I was watching it, and I was going, wow, this is very strange. This would be great for the 31 Nights of Halloween over at on the Shades of Grey blog. And I'm watching it, and it gets basically, the guy is sitting on the toilet. It's supposedly a horror movie, and the guy is taking a dump on the toilet. And then it turned into a joke about giving birth toward the end. I decided not to put it up on the blog. I could go find it again if you guys think we should watch it, and you could tell me whether my opinion of it is accurate, in that it is just strange and gross, and then it just doesn't deliver at the end. So I just not gonna spotlight this one. But yeah, if you say yes or one in the chat, you want to see that film, I can try to find it again, and we can watch it together. But I am glad that seems like everybody had a nice quiet day of rage. Well, I should check the news headlines to see what might have happened out there out in the world. Let's see, what does it say on my let's see, headlines just on the page. Online fury erupts. Is that it? Online fury erupts as black woman asserts, quote, whites should ask my permission to speak. No, it's not even worth having fury about. That's just stupid. All right, well, let's see. This is from an hour ago. All right, so yeah, they're getting ready to move in, and all your special forces are running around in Gaza, apparently, hopefully putting bullets in some Hamas leaders while trying to rescue hostages. Let's see, a Reuters videographer was killed and 6 other journalists were wounded Friday in southern Lebanon when the area was reportedly struck by Israeli shelling. UN Humanitarian Office said Friday that an estimated tens of thousands, quote, an estimated tens of thousands. How to tell you're pulling figures out of your ass. Right there. An estimated tens of thousands of people have fled northern Gaza. Well, at least they told the civilians, hey, we're going to come in and do some little urban redevelopment and landscaping, so you should probably leave. That's more courteous and civilized than anything you get from Hamas and those shitbags. In Washington, President Biden spoke to the families of the 14 Americans who remain unaccounted for in Israel. Okay, you would like to see the live stream at higher than 720 pixels. I don't know that I can do that. Or rather, I don't know how to do that, to be honest with you. Let's see. Biden described the conversation with the families as gut-wrenching. And then he asked, who are you again? No, he did not. I'm joking. The International Committee of the Red Cross called for pauses in fighting in Gaza so that it and other groups can work safely and effectively to provide aid. They stress that when military powers order people to evacuate, all possible measures must be taken to ensure access to food and water and that families aren't separated. Well, I guess they should have done like Hamas and just hand glided in and started chopping people's heads off. That way there's no food or water or risk of families being separated because, they're all dying together. The Israeli Defense Force said on social media that strikes in the Gaza Strip. Oh, here's good news. Murad Abu Murad, the head of Hamas's air operations, has been killed. He was heavily involved with the October 7 attacks, reportedly, hence the hand gliders. Let's see. All right. Caps here. We can begin the rage. Right now, I'm just catching up on the on the news. Yeah, it probably is, and it's actually an upgrade from what I started using. So maybe if I ever get monetized, I will get a better camera, and then we can get it so high resolution so you guys can actually see the little dots on my nose and the scar on my head and all the stuff that you really don't want to see. Because it'll be in HD, fabulous HD, super high resolution. And well, I'm assuming that 740 or 720 rather, 720/30 is not very high resolution. I don't know. I know that, yeah, you guys should probably listen to Carrie. She is wise. She has experienced what happens when Steve tries to tech and got banned for it for a while. And some idiot didn't know how to unban people. I can neither confirm nor deny that. But if that could explain a few things, if it is, huh? Oh, and hey, conspiracy. Welcome, welcome. Hope you guys had a nice day of rage. If you did something ragey, you're more than welcome to come up and share it with the crowd. I should put that link up just in case. I just forgot because I got so busy just blabbering and yeah. And I was actually going to clean up some more Albert Robida pictures, but again, since I just spent the day on a long walk and then later just reading the last works of Steve Ditko, I did not get around to it. So there, I think I have linked, or I think the link is chained to the top. We'll find out. All right, let's see here. Hamas welcomes Putin's offer to mediate in conflict. Hamas, the militant group that controls Gaza and launched Saturday's attack on Israel. Saturday's attack on a music festival in Israel and on farms along the dividing line between Hamas's cesspool and Israel. Where, by the way, and we should probably look at that article too, a woman who had every chance she got, protested, an American who protested against the evil Israelis attacking the Palestinians and was pro everything Hamas probably, she got her head chopped off along with her husband. So yeah, go out there, rage on, and cheer to support Hamas, and you too might get your head cut off. He was probably hatched. Well, I mean, do we know where trolls come from? I mean, are they grown in the ground? Do they like bud off rocks? Because clearly, I mean, look at his hair. He's a troll doll come to life. So he's, or, I mean, he was an actor and a model and all these other things. Perhaps he was perhaps he modeled for the troll dolls as a child. Maybe that is where his love of entertaining and performing got started. Some Norwegians came along and said, "You would make a good troll doll. Here, you stand right there, little strange boy, and we will make dolls that look like you." Use an ad blocker and watch YouTube complain about Rage On. Is that actually a thing? Rage on? Is that something that I'm missing? Or was people actually that are complaining about the day of rage? Or should I look up rage on and see what it is? Let's see. They Rage On, the official music video from 1988. There's Old Codex, a song again, Rage On. Free did something called Rage On. Old Codex again, Dan Seals again. Here's someone that's warned us to be ready for the Hamas Day of Rage from posted a couple of days ago. Free opening, Rage On. Oh, so Free is a cartoon or an anime, I guess I'm supposed to call it. Yep, I just my apologies to all of you geeks out there. I guess I just lost what little credibility I had left with the gaming or the gamer and cartoon / anime community. I just called anime cartoons. Shame on me. I don't even really know how to apologize for that. But I am very sorry for the pain I caused with that mistake. Best of road wage. Oh my God. Woad wage. Best of woad wage. Best of road rage. XXL. So here's something actually. You guys can tell me if I'm alone in this. Well, actually first, yeah, they come from under bridges, but that's kind of where they live. So, but where do they come from? I mean, how do trolls, I mean, Cap seems to have the best theory there. But yeah, so there's a thing called the Best of Road Rage XXL. I'm always disappointed when I see one of these, try to check out one of these series with XXL in the title. Like they had Naked and Afraid XXL, and it came up on the TV at my mechanic because for some godforsaken reason, that's what they run there all the time, Discovery Channel. And Naked and Afraid XXL, and I'm saying, holy shit, they've got really, really obese people running around in the jungle naked. This is going to be disgusting and hilarious all at once. I mean, picture me in the jungle naked. Go ahead, just picture it. And then go have me with 5 other people. I mean, isn't that a horrible, horrible vision that you have there in your head? Or a very funny one. But when I watched it, it was not about fat people out in the wilderness naked. It was just normal people. For some reason, it was, double extra large. Yep. You're welcome. That's what you get for that the lobotomy crack earlier. Trolls are born from rotten bird eggs. Okay. I like that theory. But anyhow, so Best of Road Rage XXL. Looking at the thumbnail, it's right off the bat there that it's not about really fat people road raging. It's about normal sized people road raging, it looks like. Oh, well, maybe not. Let's see. Should we watch a little Road Rage XXL and see if see how many YouTube channels I get in trouble with, as far as breaking their copyrights and whatever else. Since I'm on a channel that probably took this from the actual copyright owners, which means I could get multiple people coming after me. So that could be lots of fun. But any man naked is not a good look. Well, I mean, doesn't that depend on the man? Uh, I mean, those guys and all uh, those Greek statues and some of those Renaissance paintings and um, Art Deco drawings. Not the Art Nouveau. Oh, why say Art Nouveau? Art Nouveau rather than Art Deco, frankly. I mean, they're okay naked. Oh, but not that I'm gay or anything, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Not that there's anything wrong with it, even if I was gay. There wouldn't be anything wrong with that. Yeah. Let's move on to get me in trouble with copyright infringement before I get in trouble with everybody. Let's see here. Present. Share screen. Microsoft Edge tab. Share audio. Oh, you know what? This is not going to work unless I put on the little earpiece thing. So let me do that. Yeah, I really wasn't even planning on this. Hi there. All right, yeah, dangly bits are not a good look, I suppose. I suppose. I can't disagree with you on that one. Yeah. Let's see if this will work. Okay, we got that. Yeah, so when I just saw the first second of this, and I went, okay, maybe it is XXL Road Rage, even if the girl in the thumbnail is just skinny. But okay, Microsoft Edge tab, share tab audio. Oh, whoops, there we go. Share. And sound is on. Sound is on. Let me know if you guys can hear this. Let me get dangly bits are not a good look. Yeah, someone had to explain to me what that icon meant. I'm blanked on the name of the vegetable now, but yeah. Once it got explained, I could see it. But I was wondering why are these Japanese people putting all these whatever the hell that eggplant? Why are they putting eggplants in their tweets? I don't understand. Now I understand. I don't know that I really should have asked, but I did because I'm all about being educated. Anyhow, what is that? Facepalm. Yep, indeed. I I am an innocent. My mind is pure, and I'm just shocked by a lot of these double entendres. And anyhow, tell me if you can hear the sound. If not, then I will troubleshoot, or I'll just well, is it still the Day of Rage? No, the Day of Rage is over. God damn it! I was gonna rage if this didn't work. Ah, shit. Excuse my language, but I just knocked a bunch of stuff on the floor. Oh well. Good thing there wasn't the cat sitting there like there is sometimes. Anyhow, on with the show. Let's see if we have an XXL Road Rager. Well, I can't hear anything. I don't know if you guys can. Whoa. Okay, that lady wasn't quite an XXL Road Rager. Let me see if I can get some sound going here. Yeah, no, it's just not. I don't know what's going on. You guys can still hear me talking, right? I haven't blown the sound completely. Okay, let's try this one more time. Ah, there we go. All right, it should work now. Maybe. Let's see. Maybe it's just the video that has no sound. Well, this is no fun if it's totally silent. Well, sound. Okay, so it was not. It was just a video.
Behind me has been trying to cut me off the last 5 minutes.
That's upside down.
Okay, he has no way.
This guy's as good with his camera as I am with mine. I like this. Okay, that's an XXL Road Rager right there. Hey. It's like driving in Washington right there. These idiots are like that on the road all the time. God damn.
What's up? Let's go where? Man.
Okay. Ah! Okay. Actually, I've seen that happen in real life. Guy was doing what that one was person weaving in and out of traffic, going really fast. And then I noticed, oh, people are starting to slow down up ahead. And sure enough, the guy that was weaving in and out going too fast, he didn't recognize that people were slowing down because there was a truck pulling out from one of the side driveways. And he went around some of the stopping people and hit the truck, hit the side of the truck. Nobody was hurt, as far as I think everyone said they were okay, and I just went on with my day. But yeah, I also kind of laughed when that happened because I'm an asshole. Oh boy. Wait, what just happened there? I think I missed whatever that. Holy crap. I saw her pull the bumper off. I noticed that the window was broken. And I went, what? Why is the window broken?
Now, for the first generation model, it came out back in 2015, and it was a decent luxury crossover. This is
good. Yeah. Holy shit. So, my car got sideswiped several years ago. Now I just drive it around until the wheels fall off because it's you can barely tell it's damaged, but the frame got bent, so it would cost a lot more to fix than it's worth it. Okay, so people can't get into the back seat from the passenger side rear door. Big deal. But I'm wondering if if somebody out there is more knowledgeable than I am about these things. Does this window break because the frame just got pulled out of form here by by their bumpers and the sides of the car catching? Because if so, that is one hell of a repair job that needs to be done. Wow.
This is funny. Oh, I can't read the plate. That's so annoying.
Holy cow, these guys are nuts. I like it.
Right? Damn, awkward. Well,
Now, one problem with this sort of thing today, the way people behave, you can get yourself shot. In fact,
Get off your phone! You have a problem? Yeah, I do! Get off the phone! The wrong people, bro! Why are you on the phone? Why are you on the phone? It's illegal! What's up? Get out the car! Get out the car! Get out the car! You're on camera! You're on camera!
the guy has a cop mustache.
You know what? I will. You're on camera. And you work here. You work here. This is gonna go to your manager tomorrow, bro. In your VP. You see what happens tomorrow. Okay. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? You'll see. You're gonna show the camera through hockey? Yeah.
Yeah, in the past 3 months, in the past month, the theory is that 3 shootings on the freeway were actually road rage
I know who you are. You work for Kaiser.
road rage related.
Yeah, you sure, huh? Yeah, I'm sure. Don't be honking and expect not to. No, look, man. You're honking at me because you didn't want to wait 2 extra seconds. You're gonna go over that on camera? I'm honking at you because you were on your. Show a tape of you honking contact. Do you ever think about that? Have you ever thought about that it's illegal to be on your phone when you're driving? Have you ever thought that? Enforcement? I think it should be illegal to be. What do you think about that? I don't think it should be illegal. Because you shouldn't be talking to people that way. Okay, man.
Oh. Oh, God. Huh. Well, so that's road rage right there. And God damn. Why? I actually ask myself this on the freeway too when I see this. Why do people behave like that? All right, one more that I'll call this because I have my limit of stupid people on the road at this point. I've reached my limit. Well, so wait, the guy on the motorcycle was brake checking the car? What the hell?
Are you turning or what are you doing?
So are cameras in cars? It's a common thing now. Do a lot of people have both front
You
and
want
back
to get out of
cameras?
here? You're
Fine.
as stupid as they come. Oh, you want to attack somebody? Drive lane.
Oh, really? Okay.
Get your license plate number.
Today I'm going to meet another Karen. Don't know how to merge. First, no signal.
It's interesting.
Then you wave your hand. Why you wave your hand? Just go. What are you waiting for? Go, 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 go. Go.
All right, come on. So that must be a commonly used font, that handwritten like thing. Oh, that was brilliant. Huh. All right. Whoa. Wow. Okay. Well. So a little bit of rage to honor the Day of Rage. So what else in the news happened during the Day of Rage or led up to it? Or all right, so Putin has offered to negotiate. And so on Saturday, early Saturday, that would be today, I guess. Maybe last, I don't know. They appreciated Russia's condemnation of the siege and strikes in Gaza and welcome what they describe as the tireless Russian efforts to stop Israel's retaliatory bombardment of the Strip. Yeah, I mean, um, Russian President Vladimir Putin on Friday said that Russia is ready to coordinate with all constructive partners to mediate the conflict and that the main thing is to stop the bloodshed. After the attacks in Israel, the Kremlin expressed concern but did not condemn Hamas militants directly, instead framing the incident as a failure of Western diplomacy. Putin's offer comes as he wages a war in Ukraine. And blah, blah, blah. Okay. Moscow is dependent on Iran, a long supporter of Hamas, for the drones it uses in Ukraine. Gosh. No Iranian ties to be seen anywhere here. Nope, no sir. Let's see. Analysis from Amber Ferguson, senior video editor. At least 11 Ukrainians were killed in Israel in the Hamas attack last weekend. Ukrainian Foreign Minister spokesman Oleg Nikolenko told the Ukrainian news agency Interfax. Oh, he told them that 11 Ukrainians were assumed dead, and 9 are missing. All right. Palestinians killed while apparently evacuating, video shows. A graphic video verified by the Washington Post showed the aftermath of a deadly strike along Gaza's main highway Friday, part of a wave of Israeli attacks that killed dozens and injured more than 200 people fleeing northern Gaza, according to the Palestinian Ministry of Health in Gaza. Bat Cat is making go eat now. Okay. Good night, ZXL. Thanks for stopping in. And happy Day of Rage to you. Actually, is it right to wish people happy Day of Rage? What do you wish people on the Day of Rage? I guess because I need to know, because it's going to come up again. Well, every Friday, I guess, is a Day of Rage if you're in Iran. Death to America and all that. Let's see. The video showed bodies, including several young children, strewn along the road as black smoke rises from vehicles engulfed in flames. On the north-facing side of the road, bodies are laid out amid personal belongings. Bodies are laid out. So, staged? Who knows? The video was first geolocated by open source researchers and confirmed by the Post. Strike along Salah al-Din Road. Okay. Late Thursday, Israel ordered the evacuation of northern Gaza's 1.1 million residents within 24 hours, the United Nations said. On Friday, the Israeli ministry dropped leaflets over Gaza telling residents to evacuate your homes immediately and go to the south. Hamas surprise incursion on October 7 killed at least 1,300 people. Israeli officials say subsequent Israeli strikes killed more than 1,799 people in Gaza. Well, you know, if Hamas weren't coward little bitches hiding under schools and houses and such, you know, maybe civilians wouldn't get blown up as much. And yes, I am very clearly on one side here in this particular conflict. And that's not likely to change. Israeli Defense Forces Arabic media team posted a map showing the 2 southbound routes. Okay, so they're showing people follow these roads and you won't be caught in the urban redevelopment. Let's see. National Security Advisor. Well, what's this actually? So yeah, it's a time of tension and mourning for Palestinians outside of Gaza, where fighting is fiercest. A trip into the West Bank and into Jerusalem reveals the anger and anguish over the conflict and lives lost. Well, yeah. Assholes paraglided into a music festival. Let's see. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan addressed the Hamas attack and humanitarian situation in Gaza with the UN Secretary General on Thursday. Deputy National Security Advisor John Feiner spoke with UN and USAID representatives on Friday about the difficult humanitarian conditions in Gaza. South Korean military flies 220 civilians away from Israel. IDF called northern border very tense and says civilians are not our enemies. Hamas told civilians to stay and dismissed the evacuation order as psychological warfare, a move Conricus described as the peak of cynicism. He is the IDF spokesperson, by the way. Okay, well, there's not much about the wonderful day of rage in here, so that's not going to enlighten me. And once again, I'm not displaying what I'm looking at for you guys to see because I'm an idiot. Ooh, Hamas Day of Rage. Maybe this will give us some information. Oh, there's a solar eclipse happening today. Huh, okay. Probably going to be overcast, so I won't be able to see it. So let's stop sharing. Yeah, I was touching on that a bit earlier. It was especially hilarious the way he was going. Oh yeah, those bicycle cops, they walked away from me because I came to talk to them. No, dumbass, they walked away because they were reopening the street for traffic, so they were no longer standing out to block it. Although it did put me in mind of when we had the idiots protesting in Seattle a few years ago. They set up their own perimeters for their demonstration, their parade, where you can't drive in here because there's a parade going on. Well, the idiots had blocked the access to the parking garage where the people that work in the building that I work in had to go. So they were freaking out. Can't you see the road is closed? Da, da, da. They have no authority to close any goddamn roads, despite what they might think. So, and one of them almost got themselves killed because if you've been in Seattle, there's a section that's just hills that are at a ridiculously steep angle, and there's buildings that are built sort of down these hills. So if you're on the top of the hill driving along, you got to turn down onto a side street. There's a blind spot. You literally cannot see around the corner of the building or even really down the hill until you're heading down the hill. And these people are standing in that blind spot. And I witnessed two of them almost getting themselves killed and then blaming the driver for it. That's a total sideline to Chile. But we can go look at his video. Like I said earlier, I got tired. I was trying to find him going on about his conspiracy theories, other than what I already played the other day. Or we could just play that again, just to make sure it's not forgotten what a moron he is. But let's get delete laws up. So what do you have going on, Cap? Anything exciting? Anything coming up on your channel? Or life is still getting in the way? Okay, good. Its stupid intro is silenced. Live. Nah, you know what? I'm sorry. I had my fill of chili earlier. I'm looking at his videos here, and I'm already feeling a bit bored. So sorry. Um, although, nah, maybe some other day, but no, not tonight. I'm chilied out. I've had my fill of chilito for the day. But let me see if I can find this other thing that I was looking at. Let's see, is this where I put it? No, it was not. Yeah. Huh. No. Darn. Found a funny cartoon I was going to share, but as per usual, I saved it somewhere on my hard drive that I do not know where it went. Oh, I should put a link. I should put a link to it. It's actually at Project Gutenberg. It's in French, and the auto translation is pretty damn terrible. But you get the general gist of the story. Let me find it. And we could look at more Robida art, as I was thinking about that. But let me find that book for you first, and we'll put the link in the thread because, yeah, the spot reading I've been doing of it, like I said, it could do with a decent translation. For all I know, one has been done. I just am not. Oh wait, what? Gavin Newsom signs law requiring lawyers to report suspicions of, quote, seditious conspiracy, treason, rebellion, or insurrection by attorneys to the state bar. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Project Gutenberg. La vie électrique. Okay. Da, 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 da. Yep, that's the book. Okay. Well, that's the thought that crossed my mind, but the super quick skim I did of the article made me think that it just they're supposed to be informing on their colleagues if they view them as traitors. What does that mean? Is that like Bob Menendez style activity, or is it saying unkind but absolutely true things about Mr. Biden? Let's see. Da, 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 da. So probably go to the page that has all of the. Nope, that's not working. Huh. All right. Well, you're getting this page, and you'll like it. This is the web-based the web-based version of it with all the illustrations and stuff that I was showing in the context and where they show up on the page. I did a little bit of research on La Vie Électrique, and apparently it was, as so many other novels in the day, it was serialized in oh my God, it was either 2 or 4 parts, and it's quite a bit earlier than I was saying. Yeah, basically. I mean, how dare you have opinions? And if they're not approved by the right people, then you should keep them to yourselves. Damn you! Quiet. Shut your face. Did I show this picture the other night? This is actually one of my ones I love very much in this book. It's like at the very front of it. If I didn't, I'm going to show it now because again, it's just marvelous. Present, share screen, share tab, share. So what you have in this, and yeah, let's see if it will get bigger. No. So I've opened it in a suboptimal way here, unfortunately, but I can still zoom in. So that's God using the world as a bicycle or a unicycle. Absolutely no idea what the meaning is, but there he is, riding the world as it orbits the sun or whatever. So it's a flat earther argument. I get it now. It's the flat earth. God is because bicycle wheels are thin and flat. Someone get the flat earthers in here. Have them interpret this picture for us. So yeah, there's God pedaling away, and here's I see. God, world is moving into the future. Now I get the drawing. Let's have to zoom in. It's like I said the other night. This guy's drawings are just crammed with details. And you go down, you look at these people that are falling off here and falling down into hell or the past, wherever. You got 1950, you got 1933, it looks like, then 19 something. Again, this book was published. Yeah, I just noticed that, Cap, 1950. So that's what I'm saying. This drawing probably is significant, sort of illustrates that, we're going into the future. There's God pedaling. So time is passing. I guess the world is going around. But yeah, I like this drawing a lot. Oh, now that I've looked at it closely, need some side interpretation. And I'm seriously thinking about this one. Needs to go into one of the clip art packs that we're putting together. Is just one featuring angels, and I'm thinking this needs to go in the angel clip art pack. Maybe, I don't know if we'll leave these folks falling down into wherever in the version we're going to put in the set. I don't know. Time will tell. But yes, I like this drawing a lot. So anyhow, I think I was showing this the other night, but yeah, here's. Did I put the link up? Yes, I did. Okay. So that's the link I put in the chat. The link I put in the chat is the book, a web page version of the book, translated automatically and somewhat badly into English. So if there is a real translation out there. Look at his knee. Okay, I shall. I mean, it looks like a little bit like a face. Is that what you're pointing out? I mean, his bicycle even has a light on the front. It's very cute. Yeah, see, it is kind of like a Rorschach test, isn't it? Or yeah, actually, I can see the bear head. I can see because you got the ear, right? This is the bear head. Yeah. Although I saw an eye, a nose, and a mouth, and then the other eye is kind of here. But yeah, bear head. I can see that. I don't think it was intentional, but it could have been. But yeah, I had not noticed that until you pointed it out, Cap. See if I can get a better version. No, I need to organize these. Anyhow, let's see. What is this? Riveting YouTubing right now. Just absolutely riveting. Well, oh, what did I just do? Well, now it's all blurry and stuff. Okay, so was my impression of that correct? Because is that I was coming and going from oh my God, WWN's broadcast. But yes, it seemed like he was walking around and almost trying to create a story. Looking at like we've spotted a bear's head on the guy's knee. It seemed like he was trying to create a story out of his surroundings, even where there wasn't one. And if your screen is as blurry as mine, it's not your computer, it's mine. I don't know. I messed it up. I'm going to fix it in a second here if it is blurry for you as well, but it sure is blurry for me. And I did like that black lady's reaction to him when he was trying to engage with her. It's kind of this what is wrong with you, dude, expression on her face, and then just kind of waved at him and walked away. Smart thing to do with that gentleman, I think. Let's Let's see if I can get this fixed. All right, let's pull up a random graphic. Well, it's not quite random. It's one of those. One of the ones that at some point we're going to clean up and use in one of the clip art packs, probably. I'll see if I can make a window up here and if that'll clean up the fuzziness that I suddenly have, because I think it's because I accidentally shut off the sharing. Yeah, he thinks he's, yep, went from I want peace to I don't know that I'm a Jew, to yeah, and then conspiracy. Chile thinks he's Walter Cronkite. Oh my God. Englishing is hard. Wording is hard. All right. Why is it not? For God's sakes. Here we go. There we go. Let's see if that gets better. So throwing up another old picture. This is from a French magazine. Actually, not French. My God, if there's any Belgians in the office, they would probably kick my ass. But yes, this is from a Belgian magazine. De Mosquet. And my German is yes, it's German. So not Belgian. Okay, where was Hitler from? I just said Hitler, didn't I? So now the stream is definitely going to get looked at by YouTube. The country Hitler is from Austria. This is an Austrian magazine. And why is this not? There we go. An Austrian magazine from, it ran from about 1895 through about 1936. And in those last, it was a humor and men's magazine, quote unquote, as this lady probably demonstrates. And a lot of drawings like this in there. And then later on, pictures, photographs. But yeah, just a picture of her juggling heads. There was a French magazine that was very much like this, which is why I was getting the two confused, and with similar aesthetic as far as the covers go and the drawings go. But this particular one is from Austria. And the last few issues, actually, there were cartoons during the early to mid 30s and into the that a few of them were poking fun at Nazis and Nazi party and the way society was going. And I was kind of, so a little bit surprised to see that, but then I also understand why the thing got shut down. So let's see if me turning this off the right way, if that then clears up. Nope. Okay. So I think I've jacked up my camera somehow. Or are you guys getting a clear image out there, or is it also looking like I'm filming through a bunch of Vaseline? Well, yeah, maybe, but nobody believes he's a journalist. And he doesn't. It also seemed clear to me that he didn't know what the professional journalists are doing. The photographers, for example. The one bit I did see of his stream where he was at that rally, first he ran into that photographer and he thought he was a police officer. He walked up to him and said, "What's your name and badge number?" And the guy, of course, was not a police officer. He was a press photographer. And he was being polite to Chilito, but also giving the vibe of, "Go away, you silly little person, you." And later in the stream, he runs into this photographer with another, I think the guy was carrying a video camera, I think, or maybe he also had a camera. I forget now, but they were standing there. They were looking across the street at the rally, which was still going on. And Shalito was on his thing about, oh, the media is just feeding us the narrative and they're not focusing on the real problem, and the real problem are the cops. And he went on this rant in the context of these two actual honest to God journalists standing there. Why weren't they photographing the cops? Because the cops are the real problem. And yeah, he was doing this. They're the cops right there. Except he was well, so I guess I'm pointing. See, there's the real problem right there. There, you see him in the blue shirt? There he is. Yeah. And of course, they're not taking pictures of the police who are there to make sure that no one disrupts the rally by being Antifa-style peaceful protesters. They're there to cover the protest. So they were getting B-roll footage, or they would perhaps take some additional pictures, or just hanging around until it disperses. They weren't there to take pictures of bicycle cops. And if Cholito had the faintest clue of how real media outlets work, so the whole thing is fuzzy still. We didn't get a better image at all. Dang. Well, I should probably kind of wrap this up anyway. Maybe I should get a little work done. But yes, he is not, and he proved himself with that stream that he's not a reporter. He doesn't know the first damn thing about being a reporter. I mean, I guess you could vaguely describe him as an editorialist or a journalist, in the sense that somebody is writing, in their journal, dear diary, today I really told those piggies off. I mean, that sort of thing. But he doesn't do reporting. He doesn't educate. I mean, I don't watch his channel. When I do try watching his channel, not even that. Propagandist would be the best way to describe the shit that he does. And he's bad at it. He's bad at everything he does. And I'm bad at everything I do, so I know bad. So but yeah. Let's see if there's anything else here. Oh, no, not really. Well, I'm sure the Jock Sock would have been a huge and tremendous success if they hadn't been out to get him. I suspect all those evil black supremacists over on TikTok got together and saw to it that the brilliance of the Jock Sock was kept from the masses of humanity that are concerned about keeping their balls safe while tanning. Because I'm sure there's a huge market out there for that. Although, heard a very interesting statistic today that it was useless information for you. 85% of women shave their legs in the shower. Okay, that's interesting. And 18% of men shave their legs in the shower once in a while. And 8% of men shave their legs in the shower a lot. There, now you know. There's a fact you know. Again, heard that on the radio as I was driving to my meeting this morning. Yeah, you're probably better off not commenting, Cap. All things considered. But let's see. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to wrap this up, guys. Thank you for coming out. And yeah, if actually, I wonder if that's an idea. Anyhow, I just had an idea pop into my head. I will have to think about it to see whether it's feasible or not. I'll do an experiment. Maybe Sunday night. We'll see. I thought about it before and then dismissed the idea, but now I think I just figured out how to make it work. Are you back on normal hours? That remains to be seen. I hope so. Because yeah, I'm getting a little bit burned out. I actually took the last few days off because I was just so tired. But yes, things do seem to be stabilizing, and I'm hoping that it will go for a while this way. But the next week or two will be the judge of that. Or we'll show whether that's the case or not. Yes, I talk English real good. Anyhow, yes, Cap, thanks for coming out. Or Con, thanks for coming out. Cap, thanks for coming out. But yes, I'm hoping normalcy is back and it'll be more predictable. Fires seem to be dying down, or the things that keep ending up at my feet. All right, so again, thank you guys. Make sure that you hit like or dislike, whichever. And I will put a link to the Life Electric below this stream as well. So if you want to go take a look at the novel, just click there rather than go digging through the side chat. And on that note, good night. Thanks, Carrie, for still lurking. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. And I will see you next time. Maybe Sunday. We'll see about Sunday. And then I will try and experiment and see if I can think it through and make sure that it works. Because for once, I'll actually do some preparation. All right. Have a good day, all. And I hope you enjoyed your Day of Rage.